and welcome to another short review, this time for the ArcadeModUp riser for the Legacy cabinets. We've got the Capcom Legacy riser here from ArcadeModUp, and we've also got the Midway Legacy riser from Arcade1Up on this cabinet. Yeah, so the riser on the Capcom Legacy Edition is really excellent. You can see here that it makes it sit totally flush with the edge of the deck. I did briefly try playing with the stock setup, and my hand would definitely get stuck, especially when I would hold the joystick in, the different positions that I like to hold it in. Like this one, my hand would get caught on the edge. This portion of my hand would get caught on the edge. So it was actually pretty uncomfortable. I'd have that edge kind of digging into my hand all the time. So totally worth it. I think that, it just aesthetically, it makes the front look nicer, but it also just makes the cabinet so much more usable. I do wish they used slightly smaller screws for actually attaching this to the deck, because I do find my hand kind of rubbing against it a fair amount, but it is relatively flat and smooth, so I haven't felt the need to cover it up or anything like that yet. And the front of it just looks super cool. It matches the design of the cabinet perfectly. And I think with the riser there, it just ties it together really nicely. Now, on the Midway Legacy collection, again, super essential for me. It was pretty uncomfortable holding the stick the way I normally hold it, given kind of the overhang here. But I did notice that this deck didn't sit as low as the Capcom Legacy deck. And when I looked at it, it's because this plastic covering here is actually a lot thicker on the Midway cab. So this is a little bit of a problem with the ArcadeModUp. You can tell that they built it for the Capcom Legacy cab because it sits perfectly flush. But here with this thicker plastic, you can see that the plastic is actually coming up above the edge of the cab. Again, I think that's better than it coming up below the edge of the cab. So I'm happy I got it still, and I think it looks great and it's barely noticeable. But for, folks that are maybe more OCD than me, if that kind of, 2 centimeter difference there drives you crazy, then this one might be a pass for you. But again, overall, I love it. I'm really happy with it. I think the front of the panel, they did a great job on it. I think it looks really sharp. I did get a custom vinyl decal for the front because I didn't like that kind of black dragon that was there before, so I think it ties it together really nicely. One other minor imperfection is some of my corners came slightly damaged. I don't know if you can see it there, but it was a little bit smashed up. The item was packaged well, so I don't know if it's just a sticker peeling off or what, but I'll probably have to clean that up with an X-Acto knife. Yeah, so overall, I'm really happy that I got these. I think they make the cabinet look sharper. I think it makes the cabinet more playable. I don't think the price was bad given, the polish and effort that they put into actually getting it level. Again, a couple points of concern are that the Mortal Kombat cabinet's thicker plastic makes it not level. So the deck is going to sit a little higher than the edge. And again, some of the corners came a little bit damaged for me, nothing I couldn't fix with a marker and an X-Acto knife. So overall, super happy with it. I think it makes the cabinets look great. I think it makes them a lot more usable. And if you're not, good at woodworking and whatnot, this ArcadeModUp solution might be a good one for you.